How's it going, you beautiful people? I'm the Brown YouTuber, and today I'm bringing you guys another storytime commentary. If you haven't checked out my other ones, go ahead and do it because, you know, they're freaking awesome and they're hilarious. So anyways, now getting into this story, it's not really an awkward storytime video like my other ones. It's more of a funny and a very creepy one. So basically, this was about my freaking creepy and mentally unstable music teacher. Now, his name was Mr. Henson, and this guy was creepy as fuck, man. And I don't really do music anymore, but it was basically a compulsory subject, like back in 8th grade. So we all basically had to do it. So now I had this lesson around 3 times a week, and it was absolutely fucking terrible, man. I hated these lessons because I was not good at all on any of the instruments that I played, and I was just not good at writing the freaking reports and evaluations because I basically did not know anything about the chords and shit. So I used to literally fail every single like assessment and shit. So now my teacher would give me like one-on-one lessons at lunchtime because he came up to me and he was like, I had to learn it even to get a pass. And I was like, you know what, if I have to come back once a week and sit with this dude for like 20 minutes, it won't be that bad if I can pass. So like I went to this guy for like 20 minutes for like 2 weeks. So now I wasted 40 minutes off my lunch break, and now the third week, instead of being third time lucky with the instruments, I failed to play them properly once again. And the worst part was, my teacher said to me, just feel the notes and you'll understand. And I was just there like, okay, how do I feel the notes? And man, he used to scream at me, man. He would literally just be like, just feel the notes. And I was like, alright dude. So then I moved towards the piano and I started playing it. I mean, I don't know what's up with all my teachers having these creepy freaking high pitched voice and shit. I don't know, man. His accent was funny as well. So I don't know, all my teachers, it's just like that, most of them were like that, so it's pretty funny. And I was like, alright dude, so then I moved towards the piano and I started playing it, and then he was like, use both hands. And man, that sounds freaking creepy because he had his eyes closed and shit, and he was just sitting right next to me. And yeah, I mean, I should have just run out of class, man. I should have just done that. But yeah, he was like, no, you're not feeling the notes. I was like, well, I don't know how to feel the damn notes, man. Give me a break. I turned into freaking Jimmy Hopkins from Bully, man. I was just screaming at this dude because he pissed me off so much in those lessons. So then he was like, wait kid, let me show you how to do it. So then he moved like the keyboard or piano, man, I don't even know the difference. So he moved it closer to him, and every time he would play the note, he would start humming. And it was funny when it was high pitched because his voice is high pitched as fuck, and every time he'd make a high pitched noise, it would just sound even more hilarious. So that was alright, but then he moved towards the deeper or more lower pitch sounds. He would start making this next up creepy face, and his eyes would literally just widen out, and his freaking nostrils would start vibrating and shit. And he would start bashing the keys on the keyboard. And just keep in mind, I was an 8th grader, so I was like freaking 12 or 13 or something, I don't even know. So basically, I was shit scared, and I literally ran out of class and I was freaked out, man, because this guy, he literally looked mentally ill to me because he started bashing the keyboard. His eyes were just like completely wide and open and shit. And it was just scary. His face was just scary as shit. So like I went to the medical room. I told them I had a headache, and they let me go home because like I was literally sweating, man. They saw me all scared and shit. You should have seen my face, honestly. But then the next day, I had to come to school anyway. So I came and I told my teacher, it was like the head of year or something. So I told her that, you know, what had happened with Mr. Henson and shit. And she switched me from my music classes to basically like this life skills class, which is just completely pointless. And I did this subject in like 7th grade, so it was like a composed subject as well. And I'd already done it in 7th grade, so then I switched from music to from life skills to music in 8th grade. But like the kids who did music in 7th grade did life skills in 8th grade, so basically it was the same people in my year, and I knew most of them, which made that class even more fun. And I was basically just taking the subject like twice in 2 years, so if it makes any sense. But yeah, the good thing was that I never actually saw that teacher again, and Mr. Henson probably got fired for being mentally unstable or something. And I don't know, man, he freaked the shit out of me, and I'm not even feeling guilty for him because like I'm not even feeling guilty or like sympathy for him because I don't know how many kids he must have killed by now. So yeah, I guess they should thank me for getting fired. Anyways, bros, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a thumbs up, and let's try to get this video to 5 likes. And before ending the video, I want to thank Joker Networking for uploading my video onto their channel. Absolutely amazing. But yeah, thank you for watching the video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all for my next video very soon. Stay beautiful and say no to drugs. Bye bye.